All right, recovering from drug or alcohol addiction can be a tough road.
And this morning we are joined by author Clint Arthur to get some tips that may help you on your journey.
Hi.
Make it a little easier.
Hey,
Hi.
great to be back.
Thanks.
Great to see you.
Thanks for hanging out with us here. One of your books that you recently wrote, and we talked about this while last time you were here, is Wisdom of the Men. But you also share a personal story in that book, too.
Yeah, the day after I was on the Today Show, I woke up and I said to my wife, you know what, I think I'm done drinking.
Oh.
Came as a complete surprise. And that was 9 years ago, plus.
Okay.
And really, it's been one of the most amazing things I've ever done in my life. It's given me a whole lot more self-confidence and allowed me to have meteoric success in my life.
That's
so
wonderful. That's wonderful.
It's the best thing.
And this month is National Recovery Month, and you have some tips, I guess, you want to, in case people are struggling at home and they're watching you right now.
It's not easy to quit drinking or smoking pot or any kind of recovery. It takes a lot of help. So I wanted to offer my best tips. And number one is water. You know, this is really your friend. We talk all the time about hydration. Well, when you're getting sober, water is going to be your best friend.
Okay, okay.
And then health. You know, you got to replace what you're doing with drinking with something else. Like, in fact, I went on Google 3 times that I can remember, and I Googled, what do you do with your time when you're not drinking alcohol anymore?
Right,
Because you got so much extra time. So I started walking my dog a lot more.
Okay.
It helped me to lose a lot of weight. I started listening to self-help podcasts and audiobooks.
Okay.
Really a lot of self-improvement. And then tea and coffee. I mean, this little tea bag is going to help you out a lot, because what you're really addicted to is the motion of drinking. And it really doesn't matter so much what you drink. So drink some tea or drink some coffee, and green tea is very healthy for you.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
And then fun. You know, my favorite thing is to swim in tropical waters. I brought my swim goggles with me. And you need to do things that are fun for you, because, you know, when I was drinking, if you were to say, what's your favorite thing to do, I would say getting drunk. That was my favorite hobby.
So you need new hobbies.
You need new hobbies to give you fun, and you need to really look at, what do you really like besides drinking and smoking pot?
Swimming was one of yours.
Yep.
Okay.
And then peer pressure. You know, I thought that when I quit drinking, if I went to parties, people would give me a lot of peer pressure. Never happened. People don't care about you.
No, they care about themselves.
They only care about their own buzz. That's it.
Yeah.
And then there are a lot of issues with who you're dating. Like, I remember one time, I couldn't believe it. I was about 3 months into my sobriety, and my wife brought home a bottle of my favorite alcohol and left it on the counter. You see, if you're dating a person who doesn't want you to get sober because you have these rituals of drinking alcohol together, they may sabotage you. And it's not their fault. You know, they're used to what they're used to.
Yeah.
Right.
If it was me, I'd feel like it was a bait and switch.
Okay.
And you need to be dating or with a person who supports you in your sobriety. And there are a lot of sober dating apps that you can find if you just go on the App Store and type in sober dating.
Okay.
And then the last thing is to go to places where they serve non-alcoholic beverages.
Yeah.
Now, here in Sacramento, there are quite a few really good ones, like the Jungle Bird in Midtown, and the Snug, which is downtown, the Roost, which is also downtown, and Beast and Bounty, which is in Midtown. All of those places have great mocktails that they offer, and you can go there and feel like you're not being deprived while everybody else is drinking old fashions or gin and tonics or whatever they're drinking.
Yeah.
You can be having a good mocktail that's
You share
fun.
your story in Wisdom of the Man, as well as your other experiences of meeting some great people here and their stories. Yeah?
Wisdom of the Men is my 21st best-selling book. It's about the coolest people that I've met, you know, all kinds of international superstars, and 5 presidents of the United States. George W. Bush, I haven't met him, but I did meet his father, H.W. But George W. Bush got sober at 48 years old, which is when I got sober also. And he has always been an inspiration for me to be sober. You know, I thought if George W. Bush could do it, then I could do it too.
Yeah.
And it is a journey. It takes a lot, and it does take a support team to definitely you know, get you through that. So like you mentioned, surround yourself with people who want you to succeed. So
You got to do it for you.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the only way to do it.
right.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you for
Clint
sharing all of
Arthur, if you want more information, your website's clintarthur.tv. Thank you so much.
All right.
Great to be back.
Sharing us.
Thank you.